Hello, everyone. Thanks for jumping on. Mark Johnston here. I want to go over with you the proper way to avoid an opportunity that might be sitting on your schedule here. But before we get into that, I want to point out that I am using the website at peststream.com. I'm using the web browser. I am not on the app here. The app looks very different. And those app users out there, apps work good for giving estimates at homes, but when it comes to managing your business through reports and also the other functionality of these boxes and managing your business, the website is going to have much better options or more options than the app will. So I keep getting these calls from salespeople saying, how do I do it in the app? Or the app is not working, and I have to keep repeating myself that the website is going to work way better. I'm on my iPad on the website, and we had some salespeople solely using the website, not running into the issues that we have that the app users are using. But I do want to encourage you, and I am going to go ahead and do this demonstration on the website, because it works, and we've been developing the website over years. The app has been developed after we have developed the website, and sometimes they doesn't get everything over on there. But anyway, we're still working on the app. But as far as this demonstration, I'm going to use the website. So if you look at my dashboard here, I have got one appointment set on my schedule. And so that's in this box right here. And also it's counting against my opportunity, my total opportunities too, which can have a negative impact on my closing percent. So I want to make sure that I keep up with what is building or setting on my schedule. So anything that's just setting here is waiting for an answer from the salesperson as to what's going on with that estimate. You know, we scheduled an estimate on you, we sent it to you, and it's just setting open on your schedule. And so you want to keep up with these. You don't want to get a high number in here because a lot of these probably needed to be voided. There might be some that need to move to pending or sold. But I suspect that most of them are jobs that duplicates and things like that, mistakes, cancellations, that should be voided that we're not keeping up with. So let me go ahead and I'm going to click on this one and show you how to properly void one. So I'll click on the box and it will bring up the list. And if you've got more than one, you'll have a list of them right here and you can see who they are. So I'll click on the opportunity. Make sure you don't click on the account page. That's going to take you to a whole different place. Make sure you click on the opportunity. So I'm going to click on that right here. And that will take me to the opportunity page. Now this is the page that's waiting for an answer. And this bar right here probably should be up towards the top, and it's kind of hidden. And I apologize for that, but this is a very important bar. This is the status of that opportunity, and you can see the status here is just setting on open, and it's setting assigned. It's assigned to me. But maybe it's been completed and I need to avoid it. So what I'm going to do is I'll just go ahead and click on this completed button right here. And when I do that, it will bring up the stages that I can select. And there's 4 stages. You know, maybe it was lost. Customer had told me that we're not going to go with you, we're going to go with somebody else, but it's lost for whatever reason. It could be impending, it could have gotten sold outside the system, and the system's not aware that you sold it, which is what defaults. But then I also can void it, so I'm going to click on void here. And the voids reasons, there's a drop-down menu that we have a list of 1 through 6 of all the reasons. Just disregard the handyman reasons down here, but the 1 through 6 are what we've determined that are legitimate reasons to void an opportunity. Maybe like number 1, added by office Mistake, reservice customer type, not confirmed. Oh, by the way, whatever the reason may be, it's a mistake. And then number 2 is the customer canceled the appointment before you had a chance to go out there or even talk to them. And then a no-show is could not reach a customer after 3 attempts. Make sure that some of those no-shows we've been able to sell a lot of business off of. So you don't want to, just because they don't show up is not a reason to avoid. You got to make sure you do at least 3 attempts to reach out to them. But these are the people that ghosted you, that you didn't talk to them, you didn't give them an estimate. So that's a legitimate reason we can avoid an opportunity. Next one, service I cannot sell, but I put in a lead line. So that's a service like an example would be like commercial or some other service, HVAC, that the estimate they put on you by mistake. To me, that's a mistake, and you can avoid that. Another one's a duplicate opportunity. Maybe they put it on you twice, so you can avoid one of them. And the 6th reason is other, must explain. So when you select the 6th, there might be some reasons that are not listed here, but make sure you explain what that is. So let's go ahead. I'm going to select service I cannot sell, number 4 here. And let's go ahead. I always make sure and type in a reason. Now I'm using the microphone. Done getting my notes in there, I'll go ahead and hit save. Just some brief notes as to what happened, and then hit save. And when I hit save, you can see on the status bar here, it moved it to complete and it moved it to void. Now also keep in mind, when you void estimates, we really can't bring those back. They're gone. And to get, probably if it's a mistake, if you made a mistake by voiding something you shouldn't have, then we'll probably have to just start over, enter a new estimate to get you back on that one. But anyway, that when I did void that one, what happened, if you go to the dashboard, so I click on dashboard, you'll see that opportunity got removed off my schedule and it got taken off the total opportunity. So it's completely gone. It's not even on here. It doesn't calculate in our numbers at all. So, which is fine, because that was a mistake that was on there. So we got to make sure we keep up with this box, everybody. You don't want this number getting real high. You've got a bunch of them in here that are unanswered. You got to jump in there and keep that up. And that'll give you some accurate numbers so we can see, good news, bad news, whatever it is. We'll have an accurate picture of what's going on if we're keeping up with this box right here. So reach out to me if you have any questions. I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.